Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Samuel Maina. I'm the Managing Director, Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. Karibuni nyumbani. Yes, hapa ni nyumbani. And I think it's important to say that we are delighted as Kenya Broadcasting Corporation because of this new show that we are starting. It's a partnership between KBC and Chipukeezy. And I'm very happy to see young people back to our screen. All the people you have come with are young people. The future of this country belongs to young people. And one of the things that we are aspiring to do is giving young people an opportunity. You will never challenge anyone that he or she has not done this or that if you don't give them an opportunity. And so we have been discussing this matter with Chipukeezy for the last close to 2 months. And I'm very happy that the speed we have moved with the Chipukeezy to see the fruition of this idea is very commendable. I like the speed he works with, and that is how the world should move. That is how we should do our own things. The new show we are starting is a comedy show. He will be the main person in the comedy show. But what we are looking for in this show is to try and get the talents up there. Because KBC is a national TV station. And so we'll be trying to get talents across Kenya, across our 47 counties, and giving them a platform. Even Chipukeezy himself, if he was never given a platform, he will still be probably somewhere in the village. And so this opportunity of this show is trying to market and monetize talent. Because many people have talent, but they don't have a platform to demonstrate or display their talent. Together with people like Bena here, let us support young people. Let us support young people. And deliberately, KBC, we have decided the biggest population of this country are young people. And if they are young people, why don't you give them a platform to push forward their talent? We will start in Nairobi, but after we stabilize properly, we'll move this show across Kenya.
Yes.
So that we take the show to the people, rather than people coming to Nairobi to record the show. So we know in every county in this country, there are talents, very low talent, that is not, that has not been seen on screen. We are going to promote this show 360. We have 14 full-fledged radio stations. We have 8 sub-services. We have another TV called Y254. Did you know there is Y254?
Yes.
It's for young people. So we are discussing with the team to see whether the show will be going to on both television stations concurrently at the same time. Because that TV station is for young people. Even the way they do their news is for young people. We try to promote young talent. And the content in that TV is for young people. So Chipukeezy, I'm very happy that now, anytime now, we are going on air on Monday.
Yes.
We are going on air on Monday, and we have put the show at prime time, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's 1 hour of serious comedy. Okay? So we would request all of you here to support this show. It is for young people. It is for exposing talents. And we are moving it from Nairobi. We'll move it, after it stabilizes, we'll move it to the counties. After going to counties, if it does well, we can go to constituencies. Because in every village in this country, there is a talent that has not been exposed.
Oh, yes.
Let's expose young people. Let's support young people. This is the future and the foundation of this country. Asanteni sana na karibuni tena nyumbani. Chipukeezy.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Nafikiri yangu kwanza nianze na kukushukuru MD for, you know, mimi nimekuwa kwa industry for 10 years now. And one thing you do when you're in the industry as a talent is that you look for platforms. You really look for them. You look for broadcasters, you look for TV stations, you look for MDs to pitch your idea. But most of them, they really, it's hard to get them. So mi nakushukuru sana for opening your doors to us, listening to me, giving me an opportunity. When I came here, I didn't know that the way you swiftly acted and the way you adapted into the idea, I thought that nimekuja kukuletea stories za jaba, lakini ukanisikiza na ukani accommodate. So me, I'm so excited. I had taken a break from TV for at least 3 years now, and I am happy to come back home. Like I had said, this is home. This is the home of comedy. This is where Churchill started. This is where Nyambane started. This is where Ojwang started and finished. So for me, and having been in the industry for 10 years, I am happy at this point of my career to be back here, you know, where the legends started, so that even me, maybe in 20 years, watu watakuwa wananitaja kama Ojwang. No 20, no 100 years, not 20. And so Chipukeezy show is back. We are going to be live on KBC. Like MD has said, it's going to be a serious comedy talk show, but also it's a comedy show that is, it has a reputation of giving a chance to the people who don't have a chance. We have a reputation of giving nawaitanga Chipukeezy. Chipukeezy is a Swahili word that means upcoming. So it's only fair for the name to accommodate the upcoming talents, whether it's singing, whether it's comedy, whether it's whatever your talent is that you believe that, because you see sisi watu wenye wa talanta talanta zimetupeleka zikatufungulia mbali, na kama vile
this one.
Yes. Proceed. Okay.
yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Do you have a company C with your husband?
Yes, but no, I don't.
With
Okay.
Okay, I see you witnessed, so I witness. And then I'll take the rest of this. Yes.
Thank you. Maybe I make a point. This one here is this one here is Mike Duke. Mike Duke is my small brother, but he also he runs. He's my manager, and he also runs a production company that is called Falma Entertainment. We will be talking more about that. And I don't know whether Mr. Mike, you want to say anything. That's why he was signing, because he's our boss for this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the whole point, guys. You know, if you look at this team, it's a youthful team. Hatutaki kwenda kutafuta ni mdosi tu hapa tu ndo mzae kidogo, lakini kidogo. Hatutaki kwenda kutafuta watu watufanyie vitu. Boys anaweza tu organize, ama boys wanaweza tupanga na music. Bena anaweza tusaidia hata kuinterview hata kama ni deputy president ama president ama whoever. Karo here can help us have a youthful conversation. We do not have, we say that nothing for us without us, you know. So thank you so much, MD.
Thank you, Chipu. One of the things I want to request you young people, please support one another. It's important. Provide some stairs for someone to grow. If umetoboa kidogo, please vuruta mtu mwingine, mpande pamoja. Okay? Let's support one another. Na mkishikana, if you hunt together, you're going to get more. But if you think you are the best thing that ever happened to the world, then you will lose. You need other people. And do not be a terminator of talent. There are some people in this country, because ameona talent, badala ya kusupport that talent, you are part of the people who kills talent. Please don't kill talent. Provide, ukiona mtu akona kipaji, support. Kama wewe you can't sing, support those who can sing. If you cannot do poem, support those who can do poem. But don't be a terminator of talents. Count on KBC to support you. Count on this partnership we have entered with the Chipukeezy to support young people grow. Finally, let's monetize talents. It cannot be a talent if it is not giving you some chums. Sindio? Let's support talent. When people make money, they become better citizens. Because even that talent, if it's not bringing some coins to the person, it's just useless.
Yeah.
It's not helping. And people have misused talents in this country. We are not going to be part of that. We are going to monetize talent. We are going to look for supporters in government, outside government, private sector, so that the talents we are going to work with, they are taking something home. It's not in our side to utilize talent without paying. And I have had this discussion with Chipukeezy,
Yes.
that talent must earn something. Not only just coming kuchekesha watu, then anaenda nyumbani aje. Because they must start getting some basics from that talent. Ama ni aje tena? Si ni hivyo? Anything?
Nafikiri tutakuwa na a few questions. Utaziuliza, mtaanza na MD ama mnataka kuzifanya pamoja? Let's go.
Uliza, twende.
A question to MD. My name is Trudy. We have so many comedians here in Kenya, but we have so many comedians here in Kenya, but you decided to work with Chipukeezy. Maybe why? And also maybe what are some of your expectations you expect? Of course, ukiweka mtu mahali, kuna vitu ambavyo expect, maybe benefits you expect from Chipukeezy. So that is the question.
Any other? Let's take. Yes, sir.
My name is Wins Modi.
Omondi.
Wins Modi, M-O-D-I. My question to Chipukeezy, you are coming after 2 good years out of 3 years out of the screens. What new are you going to bring in to the comedy world? And are you in idea of supporting even the fewer or the lesser people, although you have spoken about it, but to what extent are you going to go so that you can support the upcoming comedians?
I'm presenter Makena from Nicholas Kioko, and my question actually goes to both of you. You say that you're trying to discover new talents, and from what you said, that for the two of them, they reached out to you. So my main question is, because you said you're going out to different counties in the country, how exactly are those people going to find out about? Maybe someone who's watching and they want to reach you out, maybe they want to be part of the group. How do you expect those people to get to you?
To add on the same question for McKenna, like which criteria will you be using to make sure that you select those, because we know when you look at TikTok, Facebook, there's so many comedians. Do you have a specific criteria to get those comedians, or is just faith that you're going to make sure that you get those comedians?
Question to Chipukeezy. You said you will be supporting talents. Of course, we understand talents in mingi sana. So are you going to work with people within Nairobi, Pekeke, or maybe also other counties?
I have to congratulate you first of all with the good work you've been doing. We know you've apart from Churchill, the second most person I can say that I've seen support talents, and kudos to that. What changes are you going to make that to make sure that every 47 county is represented within the talents that you're bringing on board? And number two, why KBC? Why not MTV or any other TV station? And maybe lastly, apart from these kind of comedians and the percussion, who are we expecting to be seen on the show?
I think we can reply to that first.
My name is Sharon Serete of Badarang TV. Chipukeezy, I wanted to ask a question. Will you only be dealing with the comedians, or will also be dealing with other artists that will be bringing on board?
Langu jina ni Jitaji Suleiman kutoka Jalango TV. KBC ni station kubwa, ila ni ladha gani ambayo mtu ongeza kwenye hii show kusema kwamba itakupesa macho ya wale ambao ni wa Kenya wapase kutazama hii show. Wasete kutazama, tuko na comedy show ambayo inaleta platform zingine kama TV47. Lakini ni macho yapi, yani nini kila ambacho mtakifanya macho yangu yafurahishwe na hii show ndiposa nipate kutazama na pia wale Wakenya wengine pale nje.
Another question ya mwisho, what inspired you to come back after 3 good years out?
Maybe to ask, you have mentioned that you guys want to have one person from the female industry under media. Maybe tell us why have you decided to maybe have one female person from the media industry? Why not maybe 2 or 3 female people?
Okay.
Okay.
Hii yote ni yako. Now. Sijui atachagua aje. Let me why we chose Chipukeezy. Number one, he approached us with the idea. Okay? So it is him who approached KBC with the idea. And what we have done is discuss the idea, how we are going to improve it. It is his idea. It is not our idea. It's always good to give it where it's due. We don't say it's us. It is him who approached me with the idea. Number two, why him? I think he is the best. He is the best in town. So would you struggle to look for a comedian better than Chipukeezy? So, and because he has done it before, what I know and we have agreed with him on this, he has to apply creative and innovative ways of improving the show. What do I expect? I expect young people to troop back to KBC and watch KBC. That viewership increase, that is what we are looking for. We are looking for more eyeballs on our TV. And the eyeballs we have been hunting for many years are for the young people. And what better way of attracting young people, but rather than having them on screen doing their thing. So I expect high viewership on KBC, not only on Chipukeezy show, but on other shows. So, and with that, it means money will follow. That is it. I get viewership and I get resources. Hizo zingine zote ni zako.
Asa, nafikiri mambo ni matatu. Mambo ni matatu. Nitaanza na Mswahili mwenzangu pale. Ameuliza kwamba tutafanya lipi la kupapasa macho ili tuweze kuongeza ladha. Nafikiri tutaweka mbwembwe. Tutaweka mbwembwe kisha tuweke mauliundi katika ngeli ya mtu. Unanielewa? Tutakuwa na kipindi mingi hapa na pale. I think the best way to answer that question, and everybody who has asked, what new are we going to do? Itabidi to watch the first episode. I believe in content, and let me explain that before there was Chipukeezy, there was just a normal Mlolongo boy roaming around the streets of Mlolongo. But I had written down a creative plan. You know, I had envisioned myself cracking jokes. So the best way to hype a show, the best way to answer your question is for us to watch the first episode on Monday. And then you'll be able to see useme wow. So hawa wameweka mbwembwe pande hii. So mbwembwe inaingilia hii pande. So on Monday, ukiwatch first episode, utajua ile kitu tumeweka. About criteria ya kuleta watu, I need to be clear. How I do, the reason why I use the same name Chipukeezy show, and if I explain how I met with Kartelo for context. Lazima pia sisi wasanii tufunze wasanii wenzetu wale wanataka kuomoka using that word. Kujituma na kufanya kazi. So mimi kama vile mmesikia nishakuja kwa mdosi, nimepata platform. The next step ni kuanza utilize your platform. Nikiwa open my doors, that my team has a brief that if we see anybody who is talented, let's accommodate them. Talanta ndio itafutwa, lazima ijitokeze. Jana ndio ufanye kazi kwa mjengo, lazima uende site. So ndio ukue kwa hiyo watch kwanza, ujue inafanyikanga wapi. Kujua inafanyikanga wapi, kuja hapo tuambie, mimi ni mnoma kuchora, mimi ni mnoma kuimba, mimi ni mnoma kusengenyana, na we are going to give you a platform. Hakuna committee, hakuna ujuane na nani ati ya kuleta mahali niko. Sikuwa najuana na hawa sena, tuko kwa boardroom sasa tukifanya press conference session ina come up. You know, huyu Bena huyu, in as much as tumekuwa kwa space ya fame na celebrity, we have not been close. But nilimreach out tu, nikampigia, nikamwambia master, naona kuna mahali tunaweza ingiana. So hakuna criteria. It is not a platform to really go to every village and start begging people to give us their talents. No. We want people to make efforts. Look for us. You know, ukipatana na sisi, tafuta kule tunafanyia show zetu, jitume. Maybe kwa KBC tutakuwa tunapeana, communicate, tell us. Unajua talent, I say that everybody has a story to tell. Everybody. It doesn't matter how talented you are, but kunaweza kuwa kuna jamaa tu hapa nje ni taxi driver, lakini yeye uimba mbaya. So huyo ndo mtu natafuta. Mimi natafuta mtu mwenda wazimu mwenye si wazimu, anipe story yake ya kwa nini yeye ni mwenda wazimu si wazimu. Natafuta ule soja mwenye ni security guard, mwenye anaweza chekesha, lakini yeye anakuanga kwa form zingine. Hakuna criteria. Then also who we are going to be seeing, we are going to see everybody, you know. Naweza wa surprise, labda leo tuko na Truthful Man, labda kesho tuko na Kibe, mawhips hapa tunapewa mawhips. The next day maybe tuko na Eve Mongai. The next day maybe tuko na MD. Maybe one time we have the president. Maybe the next time tuko na dereva wa taxi za usiku. Hata wale dada zetu hapa MD akikubali, sijui kama CK watakubali, lakini kuna dada zetu wako hapa kwa hii street, iko hapa nyuma KBC mahali hapa, mnaelewa Hao dada zetu wako kwa giza usiku na mosquito. They have a story to tell. So really, who you're going to expect, it's everyone. This is Kenya. This is a Kenyan show. Comedy has a way of bringing everybody together. You bring together the kids, the parents, the teenagers, the teachers, the professionals, the lawyers. So that's it. That's a whole. The structure of the show. Is the show going to be in Nairobi alone? No. I am happy that for the first time, I think I am working with a TV station that is intentional about young people, and they listen. When I talk to MD, he gets it. He told me, no, Chipu, show, lazima we find a way, and he even promised that he's going to help me even now mobilize funds from our supporters, from partners. So really, we are not going to be a Nairobi show. We are going to move from Nairobi and go on the road, go to all the counties like he has said. And then also as time goes by, we trickle down. We want a situation where tutafanya Chipukeezy live show Kariobangi. Nairobi is the county, but tuko Ubangu. Ubangu iko na watu wanaweza kaa chini watupe episode na tutoke hapo kama tuko na watu. We do an episode in Kibera, we do an episode in Tala, we do an episode in Nyalenda, we do another one in Mlolongo. Hii show ni ile show. Haina, sisi tuko flexible. Na tukishajipanga vizuri, sisi tunataka kupiga kelele hii town, ndugu zangu. Tukikuja Wajia, tutapiga kelele Wajia. Tukienda Garissa, na najua nikiwa na support yenu ndugu zangu wa online, we are going to reach everyone that we need to reach. So in terms of, is it a Nairobi show? No. Are we looking for Nairobi talents? No. Are we only looking for comedians? We are looking for everybody. We have enough comedians on that show. Tuko na Bena, Nico, Kartelo ndio huyo. And even already, as you can see, we have a band here. We have Karo here. Karo is going to maybe help us moderate the youth panel. The youth panel, we are going to be engaging young people in different sectors to have a conversation about young people. We've set aside a segment where we can have young people talk about religion, we can have young people talk about government. And these young people ni watu tu random. Ni watu, ni kijana wa Kibera, ni kijana wa Karen, ni kijana wa Shakahola, ni kijana wa hizi area zote. So really, it's not a Nairobi show. Umeuliza what's new, nakuomba Monday tafadhali brother tuonane Monday nikuonyeshe brother Salakasi. Mambo mpya ni mingi. Na kipindi ni mingi sana. Umeuliza one female. Why one female? It's not really about I did not think about it that way. But this particular one, she's doing very well in that space. And the reason why maybe we don't want to announce is because we are yet to agree on terms of how we will engage her. But in the online space, I think even as we create our own platforms, I think the outside world inatuona vingine. So ule mtu kuna sisi wengine tumejiposition better. So there is a particular young lady that I feel like she's done well for herself and her age, and whatever she do will fit in with what I do in this show. And now as we move forward, maybe we'll was so kind enough to accommodate young people like us, watu wa Manywere, watu wa Malines kama Bena, na Kartelo. They gave us an opportunity to get back into doing what we do best. And so now that we are also in a different era, in a different space, we thought that for us to make the announcement to our people out there, we do it the way we do it, you know. So we invited you for that. MD is going to make a statement, but mostly we are just here. There's an announcement. We want to make a partnership between KBC and myself, and a very promising future that we've crafted together. And so Bwana MD, hawa watu wote na wameniomba hii siwa ya mwisho. But now moving forward, wanataka kukaa karibu na wewe. Budget yao ikuangi sana mambo mingi. Ukiwapeleka tu hapa Norfolk alafu wapige tu picha. They'll be happy. Part of the, and I think most of the things that we are going to unveil once we start making the announcements. I think Bena tafuta mahali hapa ujifix because you're part of us. So yeah, but generally that's it. So we are going to, MD is going to make a statement. Probably I will make an announcement, and then we will ask questions. Let us focus on the show. Let us not tusianze kuuliza mambo ya maandamano ndugu zangu. Ati mambo ni mangapi? Tusiende ngapi? Tubaki kwa mtaratara. So not unless kuna kitu mmesahau Karo.